I'm Kiah Ludbrook. I'm an interdisciplinary artist. I create my work based on an autobiographical content, and I use emotions and memories to create my work and just express myself. I've been creating ever since I can remember, because I struggled a lot academically when I was younger, and still do, but so sort of being creative is just like an outlet and just a way to have fun and express myself, and it's just something that I've always done, so yeah, that's why I create. Yeah, just from a young age really, I would just sit there and just draw objects around my home, or doing arts and crafts at school and stuff. It was always the one thing that I just felt like I could excel in and just enjoyed. So yeah, I just started off by doing little sketches and stuff of things around my house, and I did go to an art tutor for a little period of time and done some still life stuff, and he also used to do some abstract work. So I was pretty inspired by him, which led to me trying my own abstract stuff, which is awful looking back at it now, but I think that's where I learnt to just create but freely and use colour a lot in my work. So yeah, he was my main inspiration, and that was when I was probably 7, 8 upwards, so yeah. So my biggest hurdle, I would say, would be feeling like I don't fit into the art industry. I find sometimes the art industry is very categorised to specific people, and something that I want to almost challenge is making art open to a wider audience. And yeah, my challenge probably has been feeling like I don't fit in, because I don't necessarily like the white cube space. So yeah, just challenging that and trying to find my own place in the art world. So yeah, that's probably my biggest challenge. Something that frustrates me a lot is that people, especially obviously doing the course, doing fine art, and saying, oh, I do art at uni or whatever, people will be like, oh, so what do you do, just paint pictures? And it's there's a lot more to art, and especially with the stuff that's going on with the government cutting fundings and stuff, I think people don't realise that art is everywhere, and it's not just painting or sculpture, it is just any sort of creativity and just having a creative mindset really. Oh, there's a quote that I saw that always sticks with me, and it says, "Earth without art is earth," and I think that is what I would say to all these politicians that are walking around in their suits. They don't realise that a designer has made that, or their iPhones, again, a designer, or they've got new wallpaper that an interior designer, or that picture hanging on the wall. So all that stuff that I think gets taken for granted, and people, absolutely everything that you have has a creative experience behind it. I just feel like the government want to put people in boxes, and if you don't do English and maths, then you might as well fuck off. And it's if you're not interested in these things, then you're not going to be able to excel in it. And it's being creative gives people the opportunity to actually find something that they feel passionate and important about and excel. And I think that's what being creative is for me. The pandemic has affected my work, probably the motivation, sort of being in the same space. Being in the same space and not being able to just socialise, and I don't know, I suppose a lot of inspiration or stuff sort of comes from just being out and seeing stuff, going places. But then on the other hand, like I said, I like to use art as a bit of an outlet, so it's also been quite nice to just have some time to myself and put my music on and just do an abstract painting and just do it for fun really. So my future goals are, ideally I'd like to be, I have like this massive dream, if you want to hear my dream.
Yeah.
So I have this big dream that I'm going to have a lovely house in the countryside with like all this land, and I'm going to have like a log cabin, which is a studio where people, that's where I work, and people with either mental health or complex needs can come, and we can just have a session and just again use art as like an outlet. Just again going back to that, being able to give a wider audience more opportunity, because there's nothing really, there's hardly anything out there for people with like complex needs. So yeah, just something that people can come and do, and then maybe I'll have a horse, a little farm, and we can like go chill with the animals or something. Yeah, just using art basically to help people, whether that's through like a psychology side or just as a being creative, using it to express, or just time away from the world and being able to have an activity and do something different. So that's what I want to do, and that's what's, I guess, important to me about art, is just being able to express yourself. I'm Kiah Ludbrook, and I was born to create.